fruition into Community Partners in Caring, and to all you new volunteers that are here. So I want to say thank you to Elizabeth for putting her heart into the agency as we're moving forward in South County. Also want to let you know that I'm busy working, getting funding for this area. I've been, I guess, just closed doors, just writing grants ferociously for several weeks. So we're hoping to get more support. I do get a lot of conversations with potential foundations that see the value of what's happening here, not just in North County, but in South County as well. So I'm very optimistic that we're going to be receiving support that we need out here. I did want to thank Manny, but looks like he's not here. So I'll thank him later. But some things that are coming up, as soon as we're done, we're talking strategically about how to improve communication with our volunteers. There's a few things that we have on our back burner that are going to start coming into fruition probably towards the end of September. And that is a small change to the development of a volunteer portal through our website, where volunteers will be able to log in and you'll be able to pull up all of our policies and procedures that currently exist, the handbook, instructions, all sorts of information resources that will be available also to volunteers. So we'll have that for you too. We sent out the annual volunteer survey. Did we send it to South County? Just North County. So we'll be developing that and sending it out to North County so that we can start to see how we can customize, make certain changes to our communication, or maybe even our activities in terms of volunteer engagement. And so look for that survey maybe in the next few months. And annually we'll be sending it out probably around June of every year so that everybody gets it and we can continue to make improvements to our program. So again, thank you all for coming here today and for starting out the process for this expansion into South County. Joni and Carol, Jane, where is Pat? Pat. So these people were key in bringing us over to South County and with the transition to Community Partners in Caring. So thank you. Thank you to the four of you. Anything else?
A little bit later.
You want to hand out?
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Elizabeth did mention the intergenerational project. So let me just tell you a little bit while she's gathering some materials there. So the intergenerational project is something that was launched in Santa Maria because of generous donations that were made so we could create it. And what it was intended to do is an educational process for youth, teaching them about the senior population needs so they can remember their family members, give them a call, different basic tips that we give them. At the same time, we involve them in helping to clean up yards, and the next step was technology. And I think the kids have had the most fun with the technology. Training seniors how to text, how to Snapchat, all sorts of things. And it's just a lot of fun to witness, especially when they're doing video chat. And there was one lady that was doing video chat training. What was she doing? I forget what country. Her family moved to another country because of his job. I think they were in Australia or something like that. So it was a strange kind of balance. We had to find a time that worked. But her eyes just lit up when she was able to see her grandkids over the iPad. It was amazing. And I think it was amazing for the student as well. We hope to see that come over on this side as well. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So Elizabeth has a few gifts. And I'm going to turn this over to Elizabeth. I also want to thank my husband because he's always so flexible. He's always helping us do one thing or another. So thank you, Jamie. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
Thanks.
We wanted to make a special announcement today with Judy Enzyme. How are you, Judy? Hi, Judy. We wanted to appreciate you specifically for the miles and the hours that you've put in, the tireless hours that you put in to dedicate your time to serve our seniors and to make new friends. So if you come up quick.
Since Judy became a volunteer with us, which hasn't been that long, she's driven 1,258 miles and donated 86 hours of volunteer services. Thank you, Judy.
her why.
Ask her why? Why what?
Why did you do that?
Why not?
So I don't have to stay home and clean house.
This is a gift that comes from the bottom of my heart. I wanted to give a special thanks to someone who is always there at any given of the time or day. I recall it was a Friday afternoon during fiestas, so around August, the first week of August. And there was an individual that needed a ride on Monday, and this person and I had many hours of conversations on the phone to try and find this one particular person a ride because it was a medical appointment, and I felt really compelled to make sure that this person got to this appointment. So Sunday, I think it was at midnight, Pat Jones received an email that's saying we found a ride. So Pat, thank you for all of your dedication and the countless hours that you put in. Thank you for always being available at the drop of a hat. That's for you.
Do you want to say why you do that?
I don't remember that occasion.
Mark.
What?
Remember Mark?
Which one?
A Mark. So why do
Three
you
fiestas,
do
and
that?
we must have called, I don't know, between her and I, we divided up the list because we got a phone call about 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon, and she sent out emails, and I think it was Anne who ended up driving the individual. No, it was Annie ended up driving the individual, so we found someone. But again, thank you for your effort. And we worked over the weekend, and then come Monday, we found a ride. Come Sunday at midnight, we found a ride for the individual to go to the doctor's appointment.
And I must not have been available. I wouldn't go to all that work trying to find somebody else.
And then these flowers are for you, Vilma. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Thank you for your dedication and for, I know you don't know half the stuff that you put in. Thank you, Jaime, for your patience wherever you are with your wife and the dedication that she puts in. I really appreciate it. And just thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you. I'm really excited that we're coming out here. And I haven't had a chance to tell you all the story about Community Partners in Caring, but I'd love to share it because it is a remarkable story. But the volunteers form the heart of this agency. So truly nothing can happen unless people in the community say, I want to help. So all of you are here because you are those people that step forward. So you're sort of trailblazers for Community Partners in Caring. You're starting this, and thank you so much for believing in the agency.
Thanks for taking us in.
Okay, so
Thank you.
thank you, everyone.
So I was wondering how it got started. Did we never